This week, hockey players from all over the country came and participated in the Liberty Hockey Prospect Camp to see if they would like to attend Liberty University and play hockey. Over the course of the week, all of the prospects got to tour Liberty, meet club sport hockey coaches and staff, and participate in scrimmages on the ice. These athletes were able to see up close and personal what their everyday life would look like as a hockey player at Liberty University.
I mean, we're super excited to be able to host the Prospect Camp again. I think, the best thing for us is that we just want to be able to make sure parents and players can come visit Liberty University. We feel like once we can get them on campus, they're walking around, they're seeing the facilities and the buildings and everything like that we have to offer. We know it's a special place, so we're just super thankful we get to share that with other people, and it's just great to have some of the younger guys come in and kind of continue to get to know them and their relationships over the next few years, and guys who are finally coming in this fall, so we're just super excited for them.
Being able to host the talent camps is awesome for all three hockey programs. Allows us to bring in guys that are maybe still undecided, maybe help guys make that final decision to come to Liberty, and also for guys that are committed, just helps us to establish those relationships and just make them feel part of the Liberty hockey family for next year.
The prospect athletes were able to see what Liberty University and the club sports department would offer if they came to school here to play hockey. The different departments from club sports were able to meet with all of the athletes and their parents to discuss what each department does and how their athletes will be cared for.
First and foremost, they're student athletes, right? So being able to see the campus, go to a classroom and kind of see what life's like as a student, libraries, things like that, and where all their classes are going to be, whether it's the dining hall and the dorms, things like that. And then also, we had a great panel with some of our department staff too. So the support that they get from a spiritual aspect, from athletic training, strength and conditioning, academics, all those areas go into supporting the student athlete, making them or helping them to become, the best version of themselves as they possibly can.
So whether it's mentoring, where they look at their schedules, or whether it's study hall where you're required to be here for 4 hours a week your first semester, we want to set a really good foundation. And then physically, athletically, you come in, some guys are banged up or they have some nagging injuries. We've got great strength and conditioning coaches that will help strengthen them, get their body set up so they can most withstand the pressures of hockey. And then we've got athletic trainers who are here to help support them while they're here if they do get injured, and the rehab that's needed, or even the visits to see doctors if that's needed, if that's the level that it's at. So we have a lot of great infrastructure set up, a lot of opportunity for them to have support from greater support than just the coaches. We're here for them as well, obviously, but they have specific skills that they can bring to the table to help our student athletes, which is awesome.
Each year, the Prospect Camp gains more and more attention, and the athletes that come bring more skill. Thanks to the hard work done by the club sports recruitment team, the Liberty hockey teams continue to grow each year due to the Prospect Camp.
Going into this year and having another camp just allows us again to build out our talent, and it allows us to just grow our programs. I mean, our D1 and D2 programs have had so much success the last 5-7 years, and that's trickling down now to the men's D3 program. I mean, we were able to play for our first conference championship ever this past season, and I'm really excited for the quality of guys that are coming next year, and just looking forward to continuing the momentum that we built from last season.
Yeah, we are excited this year to see the groups, Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. As I said earlier, really the depth that is here this year is probably a step up from any other year that we've ever had. Not to say that there's not been good players through the past. Obviously, we have great success at all three levels. On the ice, we're looking to be culture warriors here too, and see that happen off the ice, and we've seen that growth and transition too at times over the years. And so the depth of player, the depth of person coming to look at Liberty, whether it's for the Division I, Division II, or Division III team, in this camp is really awesome. Makes it exciting, makes it fun to watch. All three groups compete and we're looking forward to see what happens from here.
When I first started doing this, maybe I think 6 years ago, I think we were averaging about 60 or 70 guys, at camp, and each year it's progressively gotten larger and larger. I think we're right at 115, 120 total campers here. So it's just really exciting, and the talent, the quality of the players hasn't gone down either. We just continue to get better players each year. So I think just the branding that we're trying to do and who we want to become, I think seems to be attracting just really great people and players as well. So we're excited about that.